Those who have achieved success or are progressing towards it react to situations by brainstorming solutions, deciding on a plan, and taking action. In business, but generally in life as well, it is very difficult to solve situations by avoiding them. A trait that is sought after is the ability to solve situations and the will to solve them. Unfortunately, many people instead come up with all the reasons why they cannot solve the situation, and we often see them giving up before even giving it a try. To come to the point, there's no situation that cannot be solved. The reasons why you say you can't are often the reasons why you should. The most common excuse I hear is I don't have enough time. We all know that everyone has the same 24 hours a day. Successful people don't necessarily sacrifice their sleep to achieve their goals. Each individual can decide on the value of the time that is available equally to all of us. Instead of being caught up with the day-to-day hustle, use your time in the present to build for the happiness of your future. Prioritize what really is important. This simple step for planning can solve the issue of not having enough time. How long do you plan to live life without having enough time? The second most common excuse is, I don't have money. If you don't have enough money right now, then start a savings. If you just take the time to review your spending, you'll easily find several areas to adjust without drastically limiting your current lifestyle. If saving doesn't work for you, then simply go and make money. You could start a part-time job or even register to get dispatched at your schedule to day labor. There are so many options these days, such as driving for a rideshare service. When appropriate, you can get funding from an investor. These days, crowdfunding makes it easy for people to find sponsors. Additionally, within the bounds of your ability to pay back, borrowing money may also be an option. Simply ask yourself this question: how long are you going to live life limited by not having enough money? I also often hear people say, I don't have friends or connections. First of all, it may be that you do have them, but you haven't asked the people you know whether they are the friends and connections you feel you need. Oftentimes we face situations without asking around for support and end up trying to do everything on our own. Problem solving doesn't mean that you need to solve it by yourself. By asking around your acquaintances, they may even be able to refer you to one of their connections. If you really don't know anybody, then make new friends and get connected with people. Nobody was born with friends or connections. There was always that first day where we said, "Hi, nice to meet you," with everybody you know. I often wonder why, so often, after graduating from school, the people you interact with are no longer friends, but are categorized into coworkers, neighbors, and just people you know. Why did you stop making new friends? Many people are seeking to make new friends and connections through convenient services such as networking meetups and social circles. You can even meet people online and even through apps. How long will you continue to avoid meeting that right person or people who could change your life? When I hear some people say, I don't have the knowledge or the experience, I often chuckle. Of course, having knowledge and experience will make things easier at times. However, if success was based on only having knowledge and experience, how in the world did humanity develop to what it is today? Did you understand English from the moment you were born? Didn't you learn how to add and subtract through trial and error? What about riding a bicycle or using a computer? This reason why someone cannot deal with a situation is often an excuse, but also an indicator that maybe you don't even want to do anything about it. How long will you avoid situations and living life straight on? Lastly, the issue of not having confidence. Many people feel embarrassed to admit that they don't have confidence. Oftentimes, this lack of confidence is hidden behind another excuse. Don't worry. If you find someone who is confident before starting something, it's often that they haven't really thought it out or are dangerously overconfident. Confidence is an emotion that develops by having a sound plan, understanding your strengths and weaknesses, accumulating successful experiences, and having the will to solve the situation. Think about it. You won't feel any fear or anxiety if you knew for certain that you couldn't deal with the situation. We only live once. Even if nobody believes in you, don't you want to believe in yourself? Oftentimes, the reasons why you say you can't are oftentimes the reasons why you should. I hope that you will live a life without excuses, a life that is not of accepting reality, but of one where you can continue to work towards your fulfillment. As you move forward, you'll meet many people that will lay down all the reasons why they can't. I hope that you won't give up on them and continue to help them realize their potential. In conclusion, all problems have a solution. It would be my joy to become part of the solution for any problem you may have.